I was reading through the comments on the last video I put up, and it was about repairing the water system on here. And it was asked by New Beginnings why we wanted a different RV. We are happy with this RV. It has served its purpose. We bought it to try it. We weren't sure we were going to like living in it. We kind of thought we were going to be happy in it, but when you're talking about selling your house and moving into one full time, you want to make sure you're going to be happy living in it full time. Well, we bought it in December and took it down to South Carolina for, I don't know, a week and a half or so. And we liked it. And so we came back, I don't know, it was the first week in January or something. Took it up to the dealers because there was a few things wrong which they had to fix, which they did. And then we brought it back home and it sat here for a while. And about 2 months ago, we moved into it because we were cleaning the house out. You can't live in a house and clean it out at the same time. Well, you can, but it's tough because you got to constantly pick stuff up, just like you do in an RV. Because in an RV, you don't have room to leave anything laying out. Well, in a house, you can't have things laying out as you're cleaning the rooms. So, we moved in, and it's a good thing to try. You know, we've lived in it now for almost 2 months, and we're happy, real happy in it. And the thing is, we're so happy in it, we would like to buy something a little bit bigger with a few more of the things that we want, which we've had time to figure out. When I bought this originally, we bought it, I mean we bought it with the thought in mind that if we really liked it, we would probably end up getting something a little bit bigger. I didn't want to spend $50,000, $100,000 on something and then find out I didn't like it and be stuck with it. So we've lived in it long enough now. We know, in fact, we even know what model we want as far as when we go to get the newer one. We are not going to buy brand new. What we're looking at is around 2004 or 2006 Endeavor 40 footer, at least 40. All of them that we've looked at online, we've loved. We went and looked at one at an RV dealer, which I think in the RV dealer video I made, I told about the transmission crapped itself. But that's the model, or not necessarily the model. That's the one we want. It's the Endeavor. They come with different floor plans and stuff. We have seen a couple different floor plans that we really like, even better than the one we looked at. The one we looked at we really liked. But the ones we've seen watching YouTube videos and stuff, we found a couple that we like even better. Whether they'll be available or not, I don't know. When you're buying used, you got to kind of settle for what's out there. We're not going to settle. We're going to wait until we find one of the 3 or 4 different ones that we've picked that we really like. And it will definitely probably be 38 to 40 feet. Don't really want anything longer. Don't really want anything shorter. And this thing here doesn't have room for washer and dryer, which is what she wants, is a washer and dryer combo. I would like the diesel because it gets rid of the hump in the front, which I hate climbing over that thing all the time. And we want the door that's up by the driver's seat, or the passenger seat. That on the gas ones, the door is usually back in the middle and it takes up part of the wall. Well, up by the passenger seat, it's not really taking up any wall space that you normally use anyhow. Because the only time anybody's sitting there is when you're going down the road usually. And if you're parked, the seat gets turned around so you can use it the other way, so you're not losing any of the wall. And that's kind of what we want. We'll be looking. Probably aren't going to do anything as far as buying one till we actually get on the road. And we do want to sell the house first. Then we can trade this thing in, get exactly what we want. Another thing, this thing is only, it's a regular RV. We want an all 4-season RV is what we're looking for, with a double pane windows and thicker insulation, heated bays underneath, all that. And I would also like to have one, and this is something that's going to be hard to find. We would like one with the air conditioner in the basement, but I'm not sure if that's going to work or not. Just because I'd like to put a bunch of solar panels on the roof. But they asked the question, and I figured it was better, rather than just answer one person, to put it into a video, because I'm sure if one person was curious, there were a lot more that were too. So that's why we would like a new RV, and we're going to get it. It's just a matter of time. But we just need something a little bit bigger. We're happy with what we got. I never said we're unhappy with it. Just we would like bigger. We'd like a little more room. There's a couple things she wants. There's a couple things I want. And now we know what we want because we've lived in this thing long enough. And it's stuff that we can get along without, but we'd really like to have. And it's going to be our home, because we live in it full time. So as long as we're going to live in it full time, we might just as well get what we want. And that'll just make us that much more happier. And it'll save some problems too. She won't have to cart the clothes out to the laundromat. Here we just take them next door into the house, but if we're on the road, she'll have to go to a laundromat. And that'll stop that too. And it just for convenience. That's the only reason we're buying a new one, is convenience mainly. And so I hope that answers your question. And don't be afraid to ask more. If it's something I think everybody will want, I'll make a video out of it. We're glad for everybody that subscribed to us. We're glad for all the comments. And I know a lot of my videos I had a lot of humor into, but this is one that's kind of serious, I guess, because, well, I can't think of anything funny to say for one thing, but no, we're very happy. The reason I add humor in the videos is because I want people to watch them and maybe learn a little something, and at the same time have a little fun. So I guess that'll be it for now. I will put another video on as soon as I get another subject to go with. If there's something you'd like to see, give me a yell and tell me. I'll gladly accept questions, and I'll answer them. If I don't answer them on the comment page, I'll make a video out of it. And if you ask the question, I'll try to put your name in there and give you a little bit of a plug. Because there's no question that shouldn't be asked. And like I said, we'll answer them all. So that's it for today. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. This is Have Gas Will Travel. And we will catch you later. Bye for now.